Greetings, 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 brothers and sisters, greetings. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushai, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters are truly edified by today's word. We're going to name this word the curse of Deuteronomy 28:41. Jake incarceration, prison system, residency. Again, the name of today's word is going to be called the curse of Deuteronomy 28:41. Jake incarceration, prison system, residency. Anybody that's familiar with Deuteronomy chapter 28 understand about the blessings and the curses that was bestowed upon Jake, okay, for either being obedient or being disobedient. We chose the route of disobedient, and because of that, we are subject to curses that are prevalent today. And one of the biggest curses, as Jake, we are subject to is prison, incarceration, captivity. So in Ecclesiastes 1:9, it tells you there's nothing new under the sun. And when it comes to the prison systems, there's nothing new under the sun. When you look at the prison system today, so-called blacks, okay, make up 75 to 80% of the population in these jails and prisons. Okay, that's a clear sign that Deuteronomy 28:41 is the curse of Jake. Okay, one of the curses. When it comes to the prison system today, brothers and sisters, it's no longer a rehabilitation training camp. It's no longer a place where you are to be corrected and be a better version of yourself in society once you are, if you're fortunate to be released from prison and still have an opportunity to have a productive life. Okay. So it's no longer a rehabilitation training camp. It is now a big business profiting off monetizing Jake. So open your eyes, brothers and sisters, and realize exactly what it is. It's deeper than just prison itself. It's a spiritual connotation to it where this is part of the curses for Jake. And Elvis and Grape Drink is leveraging that subject of Jake being cursed. They are leveraging it and turning it into a big business, profiting off of Jake. When you look at individuals that's in prison, the clothes that they wear, the bed that they sleep in, the food that they eat, okay, it's all from vendors that's in bed with the prison owners. So when you really look at it, they are co-partners, they are co-business partners, co-business owners with the prison owners. You see that? So every prisoner, the clothes that the prisoner wear, the bed and mattress that he sleeps on, the food that he eats, the slippers on his feet, all of that is monopolized off of the prison owner and the vendors that make these products. They are in bed together to monopolize off Jake. It now has become a multi-trillion-dollar enterprise. You see? So when you're in traffic or when you look out in the world and you see in a lot of these places, okay, these polices have incentives to incarcerate as many Jakes as possible to run up the bag. Yeah, you get individuals that's going to jail for some of the pettiest, non-violent crimes you can think of. But that's all it takes for them to get you in the system. And then down the road, if you shall get in trouble, any type of contact with the police, they're building cases on you to eventually lead you to be an incarceration, prison system, residency. That's their goal. That's their plan, to make your new home the prison. They are capitalizing off of Jake's lack of education, lack of self-control, Jake has no self-worth, no self-value. And it's all because he's already subject to the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 41. And I'm going to bring that out shortly, man. It's a big money scam. And Jake is doing everything in his power to allow himself to be institutionalized by these prison systems, man. A lot of people in prison right now really shouldn't be in prison. But that's a whole nother situation. But without further ado, we're going to bring you Deuteronomy 28, verse 41. And this is part of the curses for the Israelites for being disobedient. One of the many curses. In Deuteronomy 28, verse 44, and it reads, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 41 reads, Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. See that? So when we analyze Deuteronomy 28:41, it's talking about what? It says, Thou shalt beget sons and daughters. In other words, thou shalt father children. You shall, as a man, father children. But it says, but thou shalt not enjoy them. In other words, you shall not have the luxury and leverage of accompany them. You shall not have the luxury or the leverage to be with them. It says, for they shall go into captivity. They shall be taken away to prison. So what you see on the screen is where your children's going to go. Mainly the men. You got black, so-called black men and women in prison. But mainly, when you think of prison and Jake, it's the black man. Okay? So what we have here is, due to the curses of Deuteronomy 28, verse 41, the individuals you see on the screen, okay, their parents, their father, was subject to the same curses of 28:41. These men that you see on the screen are the byproduct of the curses they're subject to their fathers for being disobedient. All four of these individuals are the seed of the man that was able to father them, but neither one of these individual fathers had the luxury to accompany them and be with them. Why? Because it was already predestined for these children who have become grown men, what you see on the screen, have been taken away to prison. Cold-blooded, man. So, you sincere brothers out there that have children, please understand. According to Deuteronomy 28:41, yeah, you'll be able to father those children by way of having those children. But you will not be able to be with them. You will not be able to accompany them because they're going to be taken away to prison. And you look at prison today again, all these young boys is getting in trouble, finding themselves headed to prison at age 15. It's not an accident. It was already predestined. Again, what's the name of the word? The curse of Deuteronomy 28:41, Jake Incarceration Prison System Residency. You're looking at it, what you see on the screen. Today, later on today, me and the elder will be bringing you the Sabbath service. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters were truly edified by today's word. And I hope that you guys tune in with us later on today as we bring you the Sabbath service, man. I hope you guys are blessed, motivated, inspired. I hope that this word nourishes your souls, man. Your hungry spiritual souls. I hope that this word is able to accommodate that for you, man. Shalom.